You need lots and 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 lots of money. Say what? Yeah. Hi guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is the much anticipated video about my relocation. Ugh, I know somebody is saying finally. You know what is fine. Hi there. My name is Oluwaloni and I am an international student navigating life in the UK. And this video is about my relocation journey, the whole process, how long it took, everything you need to know about relocating to the UK. Let us begin. So I would ask that you get pen, paper, whatever you want to jot with, because they're going to take notes. Yes, honey, you are going to take notes. First of all, I want to say this. I registered with an agency and they provided me with counselors and agents at different points to help with my application process. So I didn't do majority of the things myself, but I was very hands-on. That's why I can answer a lot of the questions. You know, I was always asking questions, checking up on my counselor. That's the first counselor now, because I got one to help with the admission process and one that was assigned to me immediately it was time to apply for my visa. So I got two counselors, putting it out there. I didn't do the process myself. I did not see the application forms. It was done for me, but I can answer questions because I was hands-on. So this is my first advice, right? If you eventually use an agent, an agency, or whatever it is you decide to use, do not leave it to them. Ask questions, be involved in the process, right? So you're not just left in the dark about your own process. This is your life. Like, you need to ask questions. See, I was asking my agent, my first counselor, so much questions that if you are seeing this, I apologize. It was all worth it. And it was just because I needed to know, like, what's going on. This is literally your life. This is my life. I had to know, like, what's going on. What are we doing? Yada, 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 yada. So this is my first advice. Eh? Ask questions. I've heard the application process is seamless. I've heard it's easy. I didn't want to go through that myself because of the emotional stress of, hey, did I do it right? Did I not do it right? I wanted somebody else to, an expert now, because they're experts in this, they've done this before. I wanted somebody else to do it. P.S. I would not be mentioning the name of my agency here. If you want to know, DM me on Instagram. My handle will be in the description box to find out. And that is because honestly, my experience with them was beautiful. And so have the experience of others I've heard of, right? But these are people that I don't even know what they look like, right? I can't 100% vouch for them. So when I would tell you the agency name, I will give you a disclaimer, right? Your experience is you. Don't come back and say, oh, you gave me this person. Look at what they did to me. Umba. As you can see, I'm a soft girl. I don't know how to undo stress. Yeah, so that's that. Let's begin. This whole process started early 2024. When I mean early, I mean the search, right? I had to search for the course I want, the course that would favor me, the school that would favor me in terms of a lot of things. So you need to consider a lot of things when searching for schools. First and most importantly, tuition fee. You need to consider the tuition fee. Is it something you can afford? Secondly, you need to consider location. Is it close to where you have family? That's if you have family that you can stay with to cut down on the burden of accommodation and feeding. Thirdly, do they offer any kind of scholarship? Because any scholarship goes a long way. 10%, 20%, 50% accommodation scholarship. Do they offer any that you can apply for, or do they offer any that you can, okay, hope that it would relieve the burden, right? That's the third one. Fourthly, what are their resumption periods? Some schools only resume September. As you can see, I'm resuming February. My school allows that. Some schools resume only September. Some schools resume September, February, May. Some schools resume anytime, right? So you need to also consider that and fit it into when you will be ready. No rush. Like, take your time. No rush. Anytime you're ready, a school will be ready waiting for you, right? You also need to look at the course, look at the modules. A course can be, let's say, global kinikon, right? But the modules has nothing to do with global kinikon. But another school, the same title, the module you want. So check the course title, check the module. Just factor in these things to make sure that you are fit. So once you are sure that okay, these things are favorable for me, right? Then you can now tailor down your search. Me, after searching, I think I tailored it down to like 10 schools. I tailored it down to like 10 schools at different parts of the UK, right? But I knew one thing. It had to be close to London because I'm staying with family. I cannot go too far away. It had to be close to London. That was like very important. It had to be close to London. That's because I have family. So if you don't have family, consider looking at a location that's, even if it's not close to London, right, is affordable. I've heard that places like cities like Manchester, like Birmingham, they are affordable. I don't know. I've just heard, right? So you look at cities that are affordable. People say London is expensive, and I really agree. So look at cities that are affordable for you, right? So after I finished narrowing down, I waited a little because I wasn't traveling September. I wasn't there with NYC by then. I waited a little, right? Another reason why it's important to start early. At a point, I had to ask for refund from my first school. That's a long story for another time. I had to ask for refund from my first school, and it took a while. But because I started early, I had enough time to apply for to get admission from that school, pay for refund, change my mind for some reasons, apply for refund, get the refund, apply for another school, get visa, get everything, and still be able to travel way beyond my resumption date. So start early, even if you don't have money. Even if it seems like, I don't know, where would I start early? Start with faith. Honestly, start with faith. Just believe, start. And God will make all crooked ways straight. I'm not saying your ways will be crooked. You understand what I mean? So let's go to the actual starting. I applied and got admission on the 16th of October 2024. Yes, I applied that day and got admission that day. I texted my counselor around like 5 p.m. because I know he submitted the application for admission by like 10 a.m. thereabouts. And then by 5 p.m., I got a mail with my conditional offer. I texted him like, oh, I got my conditional offer. I got admission. Ow. He goes, don't worry about it. Congratulations. That same day, eh? Meanwhile, the first school, it took a month. It took a month. That's in the past, Sha. So after getting my admission, I knew, okay, it's getting real. It's time to fully begin. I did my tuberculosis test. I have the book here, by the way. I did my tuberculosis test 23rd of October. So I did my tuberculosis test at IOM. And that's because they said there are other places you can do it. But my counselor recommended this place. It is recognized by the government. And I didn't want issues. I don't want an issue like, oh, this result, we don't accept it. Mba. So I went to go and do it in, I think IOM means international something migration. I can't remember. So I knew that okay, it's for government, it's government recognized. So I went there. I got there. I had a bit of issues with my payments. GT Bank. Thank you. I'm free. So I had to settle that. I did the test by 2 p.m. and got the result by 3 p.m. I heard that that's peculiar only to IOM, right? You get your result that same day. Other places you have to wait till the next day. I heard once again. So I did my tuberculosis test. It was straightforward, honestly. They just scanned my chest and that was that. After that, I had to prepare for my pre-CAS interview. So pre-CAS interview is the interview before you get your CAS. What is CAS? CAS is confirmation of acceptance of study. It is very important for your visa. It is very important for your visa application. Some schools do not do pre-CAS interview, but my school did. So I have to prepare for that. I did that on the 4th of November, right? I did that on the 4th of November. Um, what did they ask me? They asked me what I thought of the UK weather, which was funny to me because I've not been to the UK before. Anyhow, asked me about my course, my modules, what I like about the UK, why the UK, why my course, why the school, why London. Just basic questions that you would have read about to know about proof of funds and all that. Just basic questions that you have to know about. Why your school? Because before you choose the school, you'd have done your research, I believe. Before you choose the course, you'd have done your research on the course, the modules. So just the only question that was difficult a bit was what do I think of the UK weather? And I answered, I said the UK weather is beautiful. Abby, is it not? And by the next day, my counselor confirmed that I had passed the pre-CAS interview, right? Hallelujah. And that November, I started my proof of funds. Proof of funds is to show that you have money. It has a calculation, right? You have to calculate the cost of the amount remaining for your tuition fees. So if you pay 30%, 50%, whatever percent is remaining, you calculate that plus there's a standard cost of living fee for each month. You multiply that by 9 or 12 and add it to your tuition fee. That's the amount equivalent in Naira you need to have in your proof of funds for 28 to 30 days. That is proof of funds. Shikena, Shikena. So I started my proof of funds, I think 4th or 5th of November. I can't remember, but it was in November, right? I don't know if you can use any bank for your proof of funds. However, I used First Bank. I used First Bank because people say it's the best bank in Nigeria. So I used First Bank. And then after this, I just waited, prayed, just did the needful. I didn't do much. I just waited, prayed a lot, but waited. I got my unconditional offer 21st of November. So note that I said by 16th of October, I got conditional offer, which meant I had some small conditions to fill, tuition payments, tuberculosis test, and the rest. But by 21st of November, I got unconditional offer. This is to say that you are part of us. You did not need to fulfill anything. All is good, all is well. Just come. So just come, right? So that was good. Thank God. Then I got my CAS the next day, 22nd of November. When you get your unconditional offer, you apply for your CAS. Remember I said CAS is confirmation of acceptance of studying. So unless they give you unconditional offer, you cannot get your CAS. Right? Right. I hope you're listening and you're jotting down. After that 22nd of November, when I got my CAS, I was assigned my visa officer. So remember I said my agency assigned me 2 individuals, my counselor and my visa officer. That evening, I was assigned my visa officer and he reached out to me. We started the visa process. I submitted my documents. I'll talk about the documents after. I submitted my documents. He applied. We could only get 5th of December. That was the earliest date for priority visa. Some people do super priority. Some people do important. The one that will take, like, you get your biometric date earlier, but the date that was available was second to 5th. What's the difference, right? So I just waited for 5th, and the to get an earlier date was going to cost about, I think they said 500,000, a million more. I don't know. I'm just speculating. So I just waited. I did my biometrics 5th of December. It was pretty straightforward. My time was 9:30, 9:45 thereabouts. So I got to VFS at Allen, Ileoja. It was very easy to find. It's a very big building. I got there early. I got there like 8. I wasn't ready to risk nothing. I got there like 8. I went to the Chicken Republic opposite. I went to buy Scotch egg and Fanta and was watching videos on YouTube until it was like 9:30. Because my biometric was by 10, I think. When it was 9:30, I stood up. I went to the entrance. They allowed me in. They asked me my time. They asked me for my appointment printout. I went to see it. When it was time, a white man came. He said I think it was 9:45. 9:45, I stood up, gave him my paper. He led us upstairs, submitted our passport for scan. They gave us different offices to enter, biometrics, that's thumbprint, picture was taken, confirmed the details on my application, and that was it. I asked the man, is that all? He said it didn't take up to 15 minutes, to be very honest, and that was it, right? And I asked him, is that all? He said yes, just go home and wait. Did I wait? Yes. But what else did I do? I backed it up with prayer. Hey, 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 hey. I wasn't ready to risk it at all. So for my type of application, right, is to take 1 to 15 working days. And I was calm because I knew I had handed it over to God. He would not have seen me this far to just let me go, right? So I was calm. By the 12th day, by 12:08 a.m., I just got the mail. That was 17th of December 2024. I got the mail. I got the mail, and Yeah, my visa was approved. I got the mail to come and pick up in the middle of the night. I went to pick up that day. And okay, so from this point is where my first video continues, booking of tickets and all that and all that. So we can say approximately it took 2 months. 16th of October till 17th of December. It took 2 months. And the reason it took 2 months was the I think proof of funds, because I had to wait for it to be matured. So if you can start the proof of funds early, so it doesn't delay. But 2 months is fair. I think 2 months is fair. 2 months is fair now. 2 months is fair. So documents needed. You need your transcript, official transcript. It could be student transcript as well though. But it has to be a transcript that has the signature and stamp of your school. So I had to get official transcript from my school. You need your passport, obviously. You need your passport. You need your updated CV. Your CV should not have gaps. Any gap you have, fill it up. Study gap, work gap, just put it there. Oh, between this period to this period, I was working, right? You need your WAEC or NECO result. This is to show that you know English, that you have studied English at a point and you can speak English. You need your BSc certificates. You need your birth certificate. Now, this is for when you want to show your proof of funds, actually. You need your statement of purpose. Statement of purpose is why you want to study this course and why this school. Why is this course important to you? What will this course help in your life? What knowledge do you have about this course? Even if you don't have any knowledge about it, say it. But make sure it's beautiful. My statement of purpose was good. Yeah, I pride myself in that. Period. And most importantly, you need money. Yeah, you need money. You need lots and 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 lots of money. You need money. What are my advices? Start early. I already said this. Start early. Starting early will give you time. I say I had time to change to get apply for admission in another school, get the admission, pay tuition, change my mind for some reasons, get request for my tuition refund and get it back, and then apply for another school. So start early, really. Even if you don't have money, just start. Start with faith. Secondly, be patient. It will not take 2 weeks. It will not take 3 weeks. Be patient. Be patient, but be prayerful. Be patient. Okay, let me rephrase that. Be patient with faith, right? While you are patient, know that it is done. You are not antsy, you're not anxious, you're not allowing fear creep into your heart, right? Relax. Relax. Hey, relax. But be patient. Be patient. Don't rush. Be patient. Pray. Obviously, you will need to pray. You need to commit it to the hands of God. So pray. Pray a lot. Pray a lot. Pray a lot. Trust God. Just have faith. Trust God that He has done it. You've committed it into His hands. Trust God. It is done. It is settled. Get your money ready. Because, like I said, you need money. You need a lot of money. You need a lot of money. I hope I've been able to answer a lot of questions I've gotten about my relocation journey. I don't know if this is the last video I'll do about this. It depends on if I get any more comments on it, on maybe anything I did not answer. But I believe I've answered everything. I've said everything from the beginning till the end. Yes. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching and staying to this point. My handles to my social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, will be in the comment section. Follow me, reach out to me. Let's get to know each other better. More videos will be coming. UK living. See, a lot are coming. Just subscribe. Okay? Okay? Subscribe. And I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.